Good afternoon and welcome back to Starting Monday. As you know, Shami and I have decided that we're going to film separately just in this time. So she's already done her film. A few technical issues with her phone at the moment, so it's only uploaded up for 4 minutes, I think, of her video. But anyway, it's on the Startingmonday919 YouTube channel, so please go and have a look at her. Anyway, here we are. So I just need you to imagine that I have come in off the golf course and had a lovely lunch with all the club members. Had a lovely round of golf and yes, did really well today. And you know, obviously I haven't had time to get changed. In reality, of course, the actual fact is that I have got bad hair. So I need to go to the hairdressers, but do you know what? I could colour it myself, but I don't think that's really at the top of my priority list at the moment. So if I need to wear a hat for a little while, that is what I am going to do. Plus, I didn't have time to wash my hair because I've actually been cleaning all day. So I've had quite a purposeful day, and I'm going to do one deep clean of a room every day until I've finished. So it is a trying time, not going to lie. There are moments, and there was one day last week when I just thought, I'm not sure if I can do this. This is really, really hard. I don't know, it suddenly got to me a bit, and I'm sure that we have all felt like that. And I think we all need to know that that's perfectly normal. Of course it's hard. We are doing things that are not normal for us, and we've had to create a new normal. And our new normal is about not having some of the things that we had, which was our freedom to come and go as we please, see who we want, embrace our friends, cuddle our children. Lots of things that we now can't have, but perhaps in the future we won't take so much for granted. But it is a trying time, and for somebody like me who has known anxiety, and not just stress anxiety, but anxiety that comes out of absolutely nothing, and get myself worked up quite easily, I've just had to draw on some of the information and stuff that I learned when I was doing some CBT, and that was just about breathing through it all. Just remembering that everything is actually going to be okay, that nothing actually bad is going to happen to me if I just do as I'm told. And if that means all I have to do is stay in the house, then that is what I am going to do. So, as I say, last week I felt quite panicky about the whole thing, and a lot of that is because it's all out of my control, nothing I can do. But for me it sets up that flight or fight response. And obviously I don't have any way to run, and I can't fight it, I can't do anything about it. So that sets you into you've got to find a different way of getting around that then. So if I can't run and I can't fight, what am I going to do? No, we're just being told to sit still. So people normally use the analogy of the saber-toothed tiger that's coming at you, and that sets off all of your reflexes. So I'm just sitting in the room with, last Tuesday I was sitting in the room with the saber-toothed tiger and wasn't feeling very comfortable at all about it. And that maybe led to, because I couldn't run, I couldn't do the things that you want to do naturally, I think obviously it must affect your behaviour. And a dear friend of mine, I don't see very often, but we see each other on Facebook and stuff, and she put up a really helpful post which really helped me to realise that this was a completely normal thing. And she is actually an old school chum, and it just made me realise that actually it's perfectly normal to be feeling like this right now. And so I got over myself and just put in some nice things to do. So making sure, again, I know we keep saying about it, but I got in touch with Mike that I know from the gym, and he sorted out a program for me to do at home. So I felt like I was achieving a goal that we'd agreed to set, just using stuff around the house and garden, and so I'm very happy with that. That's good. Had a great Zoom meeting with the girls last night. So Zoom was something I've never heard of before, but that's proven to be really useful. And yeah, just keeping in touch with people, getting on the phone, making sure that I do my social time but in a different way, making sure I connect with my friends, making sure that we're doing that, having a good laugh, having a really good laugh about some stuff, and making sure that I get out of the house once a day, just once a day, have a walk round, come back. And I think actually, I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but once I get to sort of 4:30, 5 o'clock, I just feel like I've had another day, and it's the normal evening that we've always had, which is cook some food, sit down, watch a bit of TV, and it's just the same. I think it's the getting ready for tomorrow bit. What's your plan for tomorrow? And so as I've said, my thing this week is like every day I'm going to do a deep clean somewhere, or just make sure that I feel like I've achieved something. And I think that's the best that we can do. Trying to take a day at a time. I think, again, as I said last week, too much new stuff just does my head in. So I can't cope with that. So I'm just going to do my thing, do as I'm told. My contribution to this whole drama is staying indoors as much as I possibly can. So I'm very privileged and lucky enough to be able to do that. And for all those key workers who are going out there doing their stuff for us, can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. And this hat looks terrible. But anyway, it's sorted me out for today. I hope you all have a good week, and we'll see you next week. Okay, bye now.